Do you guys want to see some fucking cool ass Roman Greek style mods? Well, let's have a look. So we've got some decent looking Greek, Roman and Gladiator style mods. I mean, everyone's ready for Gladiator 2, aren't we? So, I mean, we're not, but I mean, I'm probably kind of looking forward to it, but it's probably not going to be as good as the first one, is it? But these are some style mods that are probably the closest thing you can get to the movie, or the 300 movie, or any Greek movie like Troy. So yeah, we've got weapons, followers, armor pieces. I think a majority of them are Roman style, but there is a few Greek ones fizzled in the middle, and a Spartan kick as well, which is pretty cool. I mean, it is a bit over the fucking top, but we'll show you anyway. It is a pretty cool little mod. But yeah, we're going to show you the first mod is a Greek style mod. So if you've seen the movie Troy, you're probably going to like this one. I mean, if you like Brad Pitt, everyone likes Brad Pitt, don't they? So let's show you this armor. It's pretty good quality texture. I mean, it is an old mod, but it does look pretty cool. So let's get into it. Just make sure you stay around, because you're going to miss some cool mods anyway. So let's go. So this is the Greek style mod from the movie Troy. It's called Achilles Armory by Fury Swords. If you have a look at it, you get a sword, shield, and armor piece with a helmet. I think the hair is included with the helmet, because I don't think my guy even had hair. I'm pretty sure he had a bald head. So yeah, but Troy in the movie, if you've seen the film, he does have long hair in the movie, blonde hair even. Well, it is a pretty cool armor piece. Now we've got the Dragon Breaker by Sunjong. It's not on NEXUS, this one. It's on a third-party website, but I'll put the link below. It's just as easy to download as if you would off NEXUS. So you don't have to be worried because it's not on the NEXUS, and people don't like downloading off the NEXUS. And you get a double-handed sword, and the armor piece does look pretty cool. I mean, it's not like very accurate to Gladiator armor, but it does look pretty sick. I mean, if you do want to roleplay a Gladiator anyway, we're going to show you a mod later in the video where you can actually get into different Gladiator arenas and join a Gladiator guild. I think it was to cut content. This is Dragon Gladiator by the same author, Sunjong, off the third-party website as well, but like I said, I put the link in the description for that. This is like your iconic Gladiator armor. I mean, I don't know if it's even in Gladiator 1. I think this might be in Gladiator 1, this kind of armor, but I don't remember. It's been a long time. I mean, it is a class film, but it's been a long time since I've seen this armor piece. I mean, even if you don't like Gladiator, the movie, or any Gladiator movie, it's just a pretty sick armor piece to get anyway. I mean, it doesn't really fit the climate of Skyrim, because he's basically half nude, but it is a pretty cool little mod. I mean, the helmet is kind of weird looking. I mean, it is massively oversized, but if you'd like Gladiator, then yeah, this should probably be the perfect one, because it is kind of an iconic armor which is shown in multiple Gladiator films, and any kind of Gladiator game, this is kind of the armor that they show. Right, next up we've got the Imperial Primus armor by Ares the Ram. This is an Imperial armor piece. I mean, Imperial obviously resembles the Roman Empire, so it's the closest thing you can get to Romans. And if you've watched the Gladiator movie, obviously the Romans are in that movie. I mean, any kind of Gladiator thing from back then, it's all to do with the Romans, so this is kind of a Roman themed mod. I mean, it isn't very, what's the word? I mean, it doesn't really accurately represent what they wore, because this looks nothing like what they used to wear. But, I mean, it's the closest thing you can get to it. I mean, it is a pretty sick mod. I mean, you get a full face plate, or one without it, or one that kind of looks a bit, I don't know, like a fucking dragon or something. This does include shields and swords as well. This is Dizona-Centurion armor by Dizona. This is like an armor piece that's close to the movie 300, what the Spartans wear. I mean, I know in the 300 movie they literally have nothing on the chest, and it's pretty much just a cape and undies. But this is the closest thing you can probably find on the NEXUS that's similar to it. I know there is another mod that is near enough the same as another mod I'm going to show later. It's just the male version, but I can't find it anywhere. I will show the female version. But this is probably the closest thing you're going to get to like a Spartan, if you want to be like a Spartan, like a Greek Spartan from the movie 300. This is the Imperial Battlemage robes by Scarecrow. This is very Roman themed. I mean, it's quite accurately to what they wore back in the day. But it also has HDT SMP HUD, which actually does move when you move around. The gauntlets aren't included. I kept them on from the other armor piece I was just wearing, but it looks pretty cool with it. I mean, then it changes all the battle mages for the Imperials to this outfit, which does look pretty sick. Next up, this is very Roman inspired. It's the Imperial Tribunal armor by Gypsy Mama. I'm pretty sure General Tullius wears this if you can choose it, I think, when you download it on the NEXUS. But I don't think he wore it in my game, but he should be wearing this. But this is very close to what the Romans used to wear. If you've watched the movies, this is very accurate. I mean, it's more of a, like a, I forgot the word for it. It's more of like a, I don't even know the fucking what I'm even saying, but yeah, it's a cool armor piece. So you definitely get it. I mean, if you want to dress up as like a Roman soldier, this is probably one of the closest things you can get. It hasn't got any HDT, SMP physics on it. I mean, it's not long enough to get it anyway. Right, next up is some armor that actually changes the entire legion to Roman soldiers. There is another Roman soldier mod out there, but I didn't show it in this video, but this is probably better, I'd say. And I mean, everyone's probably downloaded this, but this is probably the best of the 3 you can download, because it's probably more accurate to what they wore. And then you also get shields included in it, as well as weapons that are like the Gladius weapons, which they used to use back in the day. And like I keep saying, it's from the Gladiator movie. If you've seen the Gladiator movie of the Gladius sword, I mean, there's a nice little sword you can get. And these are just some of the pieces of the armour that they wear. And as you can see, this guy, I think he's has a legate helmet, which is completely different from the one I was just wearing. And this is the Pensilis Oculus armour, which is kind of more Greek themed. But yeah, that's what they wear, and you should definitely download this one because it completely revamps what they wear. It's miles better than what they normally wear in the game, because the one they kind of normally wear is kind of boring. But it is trying to go for that Roman theme, but this just revamps it up completely. Right, this one is kind of semi-nude, but I don't know if I'm even allowed to show this on YouTube. You know what they're like, but this is Reos Spartan Hoplite female version. It's got all the authors. I can't say all those authors, but you just pause the video and you'll see it. I'll put them in the comments as well. But this is like kind of risky, I don't know, but I'm just going to put it on anyway. I mean, it's cool armour. It's not just because the character's basically half nude. I mean, it is a nice little armour. And there is a, like I said earlier, there is a male version of this, but I didn't know how to get it. And it's basically just the same, but for the males, and you kind of look more like a Spartan. But I mean, the quality on this armour is really nice, so if you're a female character, this is probably the best one. I mean, there probably wasn't any female Spartans back then, but if you are a female character, or you're a female, and your character is a female, then this is probably the closest thing you'll get to it. But I don't think it's very accurate, history-wise anyway. For your Greek lovers out there, this is the Greek armour Revamped Vanilla by Sir Who. This is an old mod, I think it came out in 2017, so the textures are pretty shit. But, I mean, it does look pretty nice. I couldn't get the helmets to work in some pieces like the gauntlets, I don't think, because they just won't show up. I don't know, they just kind of spazzed out in game. Now, this is the AC Odyssey Kassandra standalone follower, so I'll show you the follow mod after this, but this armour is included. If you use a item spawner, you can actually get the armour. The helmet's kind of oversized. I don't know if that's because my character and I was using a type of body slide thing, I don't know, but it kind of looks fucking wide. I don't know why it looks like that, so comment down below if you can try and sort it yourself, but it kind of looks fucking goofy, but that's the reason I don't end up using it halfway through the video. So anyway, I'll show you how to get the follower. So essentially you'll go to this place on the map, it'll say on the Nexus where to go. I think it's a Silent Moons camp, I forgot now, but yeah, this is the AC Odyssey Kassandra standalone follower. It's the only one I could find that's kind of Greek themed, and I don't think she has a custom voice. And as you can see, you can follow her, or she can follow you even. But if you go into inventory, she actually has some armor pieces and some weapons. But like I said, you need to get a simple item spawner to get her armor. I mean, the quality is pretty good, and you can get the male and female version of the armor. So if you're a female character, then you can obviously get the female version, or if you're a male character, then you can get the male version. And it's Greek style. I mean, if you like AC Odyssey, which is a Greek themed game, then there you go. You can get your Greek armor. Now we have the only mission in this video. It's a Gladiator Arena. I know there's other Gladiator Arenas. This is the Faction Pit Fight. This is a very old mod. I think this came out ages ago. It's probably on the old Skyrim, not the next gen one. But this is in Windhelm. So you just go to this place and you can join the Fighters Guild. I think the Fighting Guild is cut content. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. I remember seeing something a long time ago that it was. And it was meant to be in the game originally, but they just cut it. But I mean, it's all voiced and all that, so... So you just come through here and you meet one of the main guys. I've already done it, but when you come down the stairs, this guy will speak to you and that's how you start it. It's a bit iffy at first because I couldn't get a fight, but then I basically waited for 24 hours and then I could get a fight, and then you can choose from 10 different places, like a boat or in the wilderness or in a camp somewhere, but I just chose the first one, which is in Windhelm in the Fighters Arena. And the first things I thought was like a spider and wolves or a troll. And then I'm pretty sure if you go to different locations, you'll be finding different enemies and human enemies and every kind of wild beast. And a little disclaimer, I'm no historian, so some of these could be far from the truth. I mean, they could be nowhere near what they used to wear, but I'm pretty sure they are from what I've seen in movies and just on the internet from drawings and all sorts. But anyway, if you watch the video, this is what it looks like in the fine arena. So I'm going against a spider, I think there's a wolf there, a troll. And in the other arenas you can go to, you will be finding different enemies, not just these. I mean, this would just be boring if you just did this every time you went. But it's just a variety of different enemies you can fight in the arenas. Now, while this is playing in the background, I just want to say, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and comment down below what mod you want to see, or what kind of theme mod you want to see for different types of movies, games, real life depictions, all that kind of stuff. I know I used to upload a shitload of GTA 5 videos like a decade ago, but I'm back now and I'll just upload whatever. I think I'm going to upload Fallout New Vegas mods probably soon, but I probably will get to GTA 5 again at some point. I just need to kind of get my arse up a bit. I mean, I'm working a lot, so I won't really have much time to upload as much as I used to years ago. But now we've got the weapons anyway. So the new Legion mod includes a Gladius sword, as you can see, and I think it includes shields. Yeah, the Pentelos Oculus one. This is another mod, the Roman Reman by Heritibert and Bella. And that includes 2 swords, which are very Roman themed. I'm not good with names, so I completely butchered that guy's name. I'm very sorry, but I'm just not very good with names, so sorry. You're going to get more of that in the future. Anyway, this is the Gladius. This is just a standalone sword, which the Romans and anyone back then used in like 100 AD or whenever it was. This is the Spartan spears, so you get the arms of Sparta, which is the spears, and it also includes a shield. So if you want to roleplay like the 300 movie or just Greeks in general, this is what you can get. You get spears and shields included in this mod. Now if you really want to roleplay the 300 Spartans, you can get the Spartan kick. Now this is just a bit fucking ridiculous, this one, to be honest with you. It kind of is a bit janky, it doesn't really work properly. I think this is old as well, but it's kind of funny. If you just use your the shout command key, it basically just does the Spartan kick, and I'm pretty sure it's just like infinite, so you can just keep doing it. As you can see, it's just kind of stupid. People are just ragdolling everywhere. I think you can get a mod where the ragdolls there, which you don't have downloaded. That's why they're kind of spazzing out like they are. So that's what it looks like. I mean, it does look pretty sick, to be honest with you, but it's kind of fucking broken. So you could just keep using on people and just fucking ragdoll them about. Now I've got some like miscellaneous mods. These are ones you don't really need to download, but they kind of just add to that aesthetic. This is a Legion signifiers, and it also includes the wolf helmet, as you can see which guy wearing. I think these 2 soldiers that are outside this camp are included in the mod, like every camp has it. And this is the ancient Imperial Septims, which is kind of similar to what the gold coins were back then. And it's got the Emperor's face on the coin. Like I said, I'm no historian, I'm just a regular dude that pretends he knows history, so just take it with a grain of salt. I mean, a lot of these do look similar from what I know myself to Greeks, Romans and Gladiators, so just download which ones you like, guys, because a lot of them do look pretty cool, to be honest with you. But cheers for watching anyway, so see you later.